Got it.
They go play action now. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Ready,
so the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Slide, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they probably have to punt it away.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man. It's London. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. First and 10, it's Patterson. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. The Jaguars at 9-3 here on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's a throw again is Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after 1. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Devon Hamilton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to Big Way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
Over the middle, caught by London.
Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the state.
But you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Two minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Casey Hayward.
And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick, and the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
E.T. on 2nd down, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Patterson again.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
You got bombers. You got bombers. Go.
On first down, Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lawrence will throw.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, exit.
On first and 10, it's Lawrence.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They go play action with Lawrence. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That one good for 26 and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
And they'll run with ETN.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
One more time with ETN.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Leo.
On third and goal, Lawrence.
Touchdown!
Travis Etienne
from 4 yards out.
And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
On the return, here's Agnew. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over first and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And the catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And out across midfield down to the 45. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, ready. Recon, 132 fighter. Rock it. Ready, ready.
Now Lawrence on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
General West. Hey, Scarlett.
From the 39, Lawrence. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Running the counter, Patterson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They're going to look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The offense on 3rd down, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He's got his big tight end, Farrell, complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
This one caught by Ridley. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
On the double.
2nd and 10.
Pilot, 64.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Go.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
Come on.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Hey, here. Hey, Echo.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville.